Hey there guys, Gurmy here, and today we're doing a video review of Transformers Prime Arms Micron War Breakdown. And it's a very nice little figure. Unfortunately, this guy is only going to be available in Japan, as it seems, at least until Hasbro decides to finally announce him for the US release. But I guess we'll start with his packaging. Breakdown comes packaged in a window box very similar to that of the US RID Voyagers. On the front of the box you can see a nice image of Breakdown's vehicle mode, an image of his arms micron, and inside the window you can see Breakdown himself with the sprue for his micron behind him. The side will show an image of Breakdown transforming into vehicle mode, along with the tech specs for him and his Micron Zamu. And on the back, we got a nice image of Breakdown wielding his Micron with other Microns combined with it. You can also see an image of Breakdown's Micron on his vehicle mode, and at the very bottom you can see Breakdown, his micron, and the decal sheet included. Now out of the box, Breakdown comes unpainted, and this is because Takara had decided instead of paint apps they would go with decals. These decals will cover various details on the body of the figure and look pretty good. So we got Breakdown here with the decals on, and as you can see you got some nice little red detailing here, a good Decepticon symbol, some windows, you got his headlights, and on the back you got his bumper and this nice little window bit here. All in all, his vehicle mode is pretty nice. It rolls very sturdy. And is very show accurate too. Now, as you can see on this vehicle mode, you got quite a few micron ports. And this is used to put various things on his chassis, like a big cannon, or store his micron. But with all these ports you can really easily arm Breakdown to the teeth, and better yet, you even get a 3mm peg, so you can actually use the clip system to put other weapons on, like this little blade thing from Human Alliance drag strip. And like I said, with this combined with all these micron ports on him, yeah, you can easily arm him to the teeth. So having a fully powered up Breakdown would be a pretty easy kind of thing. But for a size comparison, here we go with his buddy Knockout. Oh, let's get this a little bit. Yeah, we got Knockout there. We also got fellow Stunticon Dead End and fellow Stunticon Drag Strip, who's actually from the Dark of the Moon Human Alliance set. So all we need now are Wild Rider and Motormaster to get our full set of Stunticons. So anyway, let's get this guy transformed and go from there. Now that we got Breakdown in robot mode, it's worth noting that his shoulders can get in the way during transformation just because of the way they work in there and how they're shaped. Other than that, it's a very smooth ride. Breakdown is more intricate than your standard RID Voyager, which could actually put him with the first edition figures very easily. His only accessory would be his Micron Zamu, which is a Minicon Rhino, and is a very nice looking Micron anyway as well. He's pretty easy to transform, just folds up. Sorry, hard to do it with one hand. And then you become the hammer, which is a nice looking weapon and fits perfectly in Breakdown's hands, and I'll get to that a little bit more into that later. But let's have a little peek at Breakdown's articulation. He's got a nice little ball jointed head. He's got, yep, ball jointed head, so you can get a full range of motion there. The way his chest is worked out, it might be a little bit trickier to get some poses. I'm kind of new with this camera, so bear with me here. He's got a ball jointed shoulder, in and out movements here. Some of the shoulder armor might get in the way though. He's got bicep swivel. It's tight though. Elbow joints and no wrists. He does have a waist joint, which is part of his transformation. Ball jointed hips, thigh swivels, knee joints, and little toe swivels. So out of the box, Breakdown is unpainted, but Takara has given us some decals that are mostly at the lower part of the body. On the waist you can see some fake headlights. Then on the knees you got those 4 decals per kneecap, which can be kind of tricky, and it might be better just to paint them because they don't always go on the way that you'd want them to. A little bit below you got some chrome bits on each side of the leg, and then at the very foot you have that stripe of metallic purple. Oops. Again, I'm new with this camera, so bear with me. Yeah, but it's yeah, it's a very nice looking bit of decals. Now, Breakdown can hold Zamu in a few ways. First, you can actually just plug them into Breakdown's hand, like so, and just use them like a regular hammer. Or, if you prefer, this part just flips around and you can just plug them in like this. And really, that looks pretty nice. And since it's the way Breakdown uses his hammer in the show, it actually fits. So this is a pretty nice little accessory for Breakdown to have. And of course, with all these micron ports on his body, you can fit quite a few accessories on him. Like say an RIDRC big gun, which mounts perfectly on that little port on his right shoulder, and is a nice little use for an arm cannon or shoulder cannon, which Breakdown did have on the TF Prime TV show. Now, his arm cannon was usually on the left shoulder, but in this case, I'm not going to complain too much. At least I got something. But yeah, anyway, it's definitely nice to have an armed up Breakdown. Now, for size comparison, here we got his good buddy Knockout, his fellow Stunticon Dead End, fellow Stunticon Drag Strip. Yeah, I know, I'm really gonna fill this picture up. Couple Viacons. Actually, more than just a couple. Let's back this up a little bit more. I got some more. Yeah, one big group shot here. And you gotta have Megatron here. And Starscream, of course. Since we're talking Arms Micron. Oh yeah, first Soundwave. And since we're talking Arms Micron, gotta put in Skywarp. And I know, you can't really see everybody in this gigantic sea of Transformers, but yeah, it's definitely nice to have a full Decepticon army ready. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little review. And I will see you guys around later. And take care and have fun.